Hello everybody, and welcome back. It has been a while since I have played. It's of course only been a day for you guys, but I had to stop and play The Witness and Firewatch and do a bunch of stuff, so it's actually been several weeks for me. But yeah, well, let's just get going, and I'll try and talk about stuff as we go. And hopefully I will find a position where I can put this unusually sensitive microphone where I will neither breathe into it nor cause it to freak out if I say anything loud. So, I don't want to do immediately, at least in this video, this area just yet. I'm just going here to try and get my souls back. Woo! Okay. I want to tie up a few little loose ends in other areas. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, whoa! Hello! You're sneaky! Anybody else? Okay. Alright. And go back to Majula. And what I am planning is to... Hang on, let me adjust my headset a little here so I can hear myself talk. So, what I want to do is, I want to see if I can kill those big green hippo ogres yet. And then I want to go back to the Lost Bastille and do a couple of things, just sort of clean up a couple of things there. But also, I wanted to let you guys know that I went back to the wikis and my various notes and all to sort of clear up the confusion I was having regarding the timeline of the plot, at least like the main, the big plot. Because a few episodes ago, and it may be like a month or more ago from your guys' perspective, I got confused on the order of operations between when stuff happens with Aldia and when the stuff happens with King Vendrick and the castle and Forest of the Fallen Giants being abandoned. What happened? Okay, there's no point in trying to explain why I was confused, but the actual correct timeline is that it starts out with Aldia as a young man, like in his early 20s. He goes fishing. He encounters the great magic fish or sea creature, whose name incidentally is Chaos, spelled K-A-O-S, which kind of, I feel like, is a little on the nose, but when you think about it, it's really more of an ironic name because she's really... Oh, did I see an object over there? Okay, no, that's just scenery. She's really more of a force for order, and it's really only when she's killed by Shalquar that everything goes to shit, because she was sort of protecting against that. But anyway, Aldia discovers Aldia meets Chaos, and Chaos like offers him great power, and he's a simple fisherman. He's not real interested in a lot of power, but he does ask to be wealthy and prosperous. And because chaos works under strict principles of cause and effect, that translates into him becoming a great fisherman, which causes basically the whole fishing village becomes very prosperous, because if one fisherman is doing super well, that means there's a lot of fish out there, so all the fishermen are doing super well. And then over the next 20, 30, 40 years, the great prosperity of this sort of has economic knock-ons throughout the rest of the kingdom, and resulting in the whole kingdom being pretty peaceful and prosperous. And King Vendrick makes Aldea his sort of brother. It's like not like a blood brother thing, but like a step above a knighthood, kind of like a ceremonial brother kind of. Oh shoot, I was hoping you wouldn't notice that I was standing back there talking, but these guys aren't so bad anymore. Stone ring, what does that do? Oops. That button is not my inventory. Stone ring. Oh, that's the ring I got from, what's his name? Stone ring. Okay. Reduces poise. I'm going to leave that alone for now. I'll consider it later. And this, which I didn't get to loot before. And anyway, so Aldea, in the intervening years, he has a daughter, Emerald, and he retires from fishing. He moves into his big mansion, and then, some other stuff happens, but I'm not going to mention it right now. I'm just sort of clearing this out. And then Shalquar kills Chaos, and everything goes to shit. The Hollowing Plague comes from across the ocean. The backlash of the sort of prosperity magic reversing itself causes the water to vanish from Majula and be spouted out at Hyde's Tower, and just all the terrible things that happen. And King Vendrick is forced out of this castle by a great war with these sort of giants that are created by souls that are removed from people by the Hollowing Curse, which is something I'll go into more detail later, because there's some actual game stuff that happens pertaining to that much later. But basically, it's Aldea's encounter. What I'm getting at is that Aldea's encounter with the fish happens several decades, but not an entire century, before the old castle is abandoned and everything is ruined, and then we are appearing in this land some hundreds of years after that. And the reason that Emerald is still around is because Aldea, in sort of desire to right what went wrong, has been doing research into magic and so on. And like we saw all the books he had in his old house at Majula, trying to sort of restore the great fish's magic. But he was only successful in his experiments insofar as being able to make his daughter immortal. Like he realized that that Chaos's magic could not be recovered, but that the only chance of the kingdom to be prosperous in the future was to just sort of put it on the hope for the new generation, which is, you know, symbolized by his daughter or whatever. So that's why she's still around, because what magic Aldea could squeeze out of his research and experimentation, he used to make her immune to the passage of time, and somewhat himself as well. We in the original version of Dark Souls, you never met him, but it was sort of alluded to that he is still around, and I believe in Scholar of the First Sin, he does show up as an NPC, although although I don't know any details of his appearances, I believe we do discover that, like, he was the first run of experiments for him. He experimented on himself before he experimented on Emerald, just to make sure that he got it, that he wasn't gonna fuck it up, and he kind of fucked it up a little bit on himself, and then got it right on her. So hopefully we'll see that. Maybe it looks cool. So we've got 2 hippos here, and I don't know if I can pull the one without pulling the other. And this headset is causing me problems. I should have got one with only one ear cup. This mic is really powerful though, and that's a plus. Kind of. Let's see if we can summon a dude. Let's see if I can remember how the bow works. Hey, mister! Oh, nope, got them both. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I thought for sure I was gonna die. Oh, I might still die anyway. Oh my. Okay. Did not mean to push that button. Okay. Ow, ow! Stuck in a corner. Oh god, how am I not dead? Answer, I am not dead. Okay, well, if you've enjoyed this very short lore video, tell your friends, like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.